offend, anger, disgust, hurt, outrage, shock, antagonize, annoy, nauseate, and occasionally disgruntle listeners. Do not use the DAG Show if you're allergic to the DAG Show or any ingredients of the DAG Show. Please use discretion while listening to the DAG Show around monkeys, feral cats, rabbis, baristas, retired city workers, persons named Tom, Olympic cyclists, your mother's ass, third shift Amazon workers, and or past members of the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. If you have any problems listening to the following show, shove them. No one cares, because he's the DAG and you're not.
Hold on, I gotta tag some people! Except you people.
Ladies and gentlemen, I could not be more excited. Kind of have a DAG boner. You know, I'm on this new medication that I order online, and I have Tyler Holcomb.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, how come you thank her and you don't thank me, you fucking prick?
I'm getting there.
God, this is going to be an amazing, absolutely amazing interview. And I'll tell you why, guys. We are going to surprise you with something that I don't think people know is actually going on. I am the DAG. You're not. This is a beautiful lady DAG. By the way, Tyler, shut up for a fucking minute.
Good evening.
Hi. Can you talk into that mic?
Oh, I can.
Yeah, I'd like to hear you. Try talking into it. That would help us a lot.
How are you tonight, babe?
Sweetheart, look at me. Look at my beautiful blonde flowing hair. I'm 58 years old. I'm pretty fucking sexy at the end of the day for 58.
So let's have some fun. We got Tyler Holcomb from ARRA in the house, in the studio, baby.
I'm telling you. I mean, that's incredibly badass. In fact, I actually pulled this up. Let me find it. Where the fuck is it?
It was a major deal to get you here tonight.
Are you kidding? It's my honor to be here with DAG and DAG. I told you before, we wake up Sunday mornings, we listen to you all, we're big fans, and
talking to the fucking mic. You're a lead singer.
Thank you.
For fuck's sakes, you know how to work that thing, right? It's a very phallic. Lead singers like to get close to things that are bulbous towards the top. I get it.
I'm getting
talking
there.
to the
How's
fucking
that?
mic.
Is that better, DAG?
That's helping me.
Like I said, we are big fans of what you guys are doing, and thank you so much for providing a platform for Chicago entertainment, cover bands, original music, everything. It's just awesome. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Thank you for being here, man.
What's really
our honor.
amazing to me is, listen, you've played and you've been in these bands, these incredible bands in Chicago for a long time, and almost like an undiscovered talent. You're kind of like the pretty beetle or the pretty butterfly that nobody ever saw before. And then here you are, and we're going to surprise people tonight with some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're going to blow fucking people's minds, right?
I think so, yeah. Absolutely.
Tyler, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color?
Di, what are you doing
What's
today?
your sign?
No, what's your sign? Di, what are you doing tomorrow? No, go ahead.
Tomorrow.
What?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, Jesus, help me, God.
And my favorite color is hot pink.
Wait a minute.
Mine too.
Hold on a
Hot
second.
pink.
When's your birthday?
April 23rd. I just turned 47.
I'm a Taurus.
You
Happy
are?
Birthday is
birthday.
Friday.
Tauruses rule.
Everybody
explains a lot.
that has ruined Diana's life
all-
is a Taurus.
I will not
She's
ruin your
had so
life.
much bullcock in her that we just, there's no fucking way to
Past
to
and
save her.
present are it's all full of bull.
It's just a lot of
it's all-
bullcock.
It's all making sense. It's all coming together.
It's
I
all
understand.
coming together. We were just talking about this the other day. She's like, my last boyfriend was a Taurus. My ex-husband's a Taurus.
My new man is a
cousin-
Taurus.
And I,
You're a new man. I've been around for 4.5 years. I'm new.
I swear, we did not plan that at all.
No, that was not. So listen, Ty. This is really kind of one of the most fucked up and incredibly amazing relationships that I've run into. You and I have become. We're actually talking probably more to each other than we are to our partners. But I think I want to be your partner, and then we'll let the girls go do their thing. They can just shoot videos and send it.
We're gonna play some pool.
Because by the way,
Tyler's
your
beautiful.
fucking wife is hot.
Tyler's beautiful lady is here,
Sonia,
and our special guest in the background.
fucking
So
piece of ass.
she's
is.
flashing us right now. No, I'm kidding.
God, she should. If she was flashing us.
not wife yet, my fiance.
She said,
Oh, look at that. She's got the. Hold on. Let me see that sports bra one more time.
Oh, goodness
Jesus.
gracious.
Look
Thank God the
at
camera's
those
facing this
fucking-
way.
You have you.
all right, so now it's the Dye show. They're gonna go rub one out.
Yeah.
Let's take care of
Ty and
business
I
right
will
now.
make an X with semen. Remember when we were kids and we would you're 10 years younger than me. When I was
He
a kid,
remembers when he was a kid. Go ahead.
well, I don't know. Did you make an X with your friends in the bathroom while you took a piss?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, still do. Why not?
Fucking A. I'm going to make a semen X everywhere. Fucking love my life. My life is, for all you guys who want to challenge where I'm at, my life is kick-ass. Beautiful gal here by my side. I got Tyler Holcomb in the studio. Beautiful Sonia who just showed
Flashing us.
flashing us that sexy rack and sports bra. I can't even explain. I don't want to.
It's all good,
offend.
baby.
All I
It's
want.
all good.
I'm just thinking things. I got things on my mind.
Now you've
All
been
right.
derailed better than I have ever derailed
I
you.
got to tell you this. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We got this big show tonight with Tyler Holcomb live in the studio on the DAG show with DAG and Di, and we're gonna play a song by Vante by Brian Trock. And we're gonna fucking come back to it. I gotta tell you, where is? Oh, there it is. Let me get this fucking going. And
We're gonna learn all about Tyler Holcomb tonight.
this is Vante, and going with the flow. Oh boy,
Don't go anywhere, you guys.
we'll be right back. And that was that. Thank you. Welcome, Vante.
Just 3 steps, mix, dye, dry with Carol. I'm ready to colorify. Clara, it's so me.
Tyler, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
More pepperoni, please.
I have so many calluses on my fingers. I can't. The fucking iPad doesn't even recognize what I'm
You have
doing.
calluses because the Viagra you're taking. Tell the truth.
All right, so we gotta. What the fuck was that? That was ridiculous.
What is
I
that?
had such good control of this the other day, and now it's an absolute.
Sunday was a masterpiece. The Mother's Day show was a masterpiece. There was
Wasn't
not
it?
one dispute.
All right, here we got it now. Look at it. There we go. We got it.
What's in the bowl?
Do you guys like Vontae? Because you're not going to hear it on this show. Because clearly I can't get it together. No, listen, we'll be right back here on the DAG Show. And this is a little Vontae going with the flow.
It's not at all about the shitty way they dissipate or caramelize the brain. Well, that city's sunny, well, it's dominated. Funny how it always seems to change. One plane that goes nowhere. Dump me in the burning sand. Put me on the highest mountain in an imaginary land. Some more will try to sell me some exotic dollar that I reach in my pocket and I find a shot of light with my feature on my honey. I'm a little so funny saying please just try to make it control. Scare away with the flow, no ego, wanna know. What's in the bowl? It's all about the way to see mistakes so complete and off the way. I'm sliding to the shaker and I lose myself into the baker's heavy place. One plane, it goes nowhere. Float upon the deep blue sea. Riding through the vaulted wasteland. Super village in Myriad. Sun bold for well, he sold me some exotic tonic. Well, I reach in my pocket and I'm loading up my rocket and I flung myself into the air. I just don't care, say I'm trying not to lose all control. Just going with the flow, don't even wanna know. What's in the bowl? What's in the bowl? What's in the bowl?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back right here.
Live with Tyler Holcomb.
On the DAG Show with Tyler Holcomb. Tyler, how are you today?
I'm great. Who was that?
That was Vontae.
Man,
And I'm telling you,
profesh.
Brian Trock is a fucking beast. And him and his wife, Jenny, have another project called
Elliot
Waits for No One. Both his projects, Vontae and Elliot Waits for No One, won Best New Upcoming Artist in the European Music Awards.
Awesome.
A few months ago. Amazing. Somewhere where you need to be.
They sound amazing.
They are amazing. Hold on.
They're from where?
Door County. They live up in Door County. Go ahead. Talk into your mic. I want to make
Yeah.
sure I got this right. Man, it seems like I got this fucking overdrive.
Thanks for showing up with. Am I on?
I don't know. I'm all still discombobulated.
Can you
by
hear
the
me
sports
now?
bra.
Hello, am I coming in clear?
You're fine.
Okay.
I didn't even ask you to talk.
Well, that's okay. I just like to talk.
So Tyler,
Thanks for showing
Yes.
up with the Corvette.
You're welcome. I wanted to park it on the driveway, but
It's too low profile, you said.
well, the curb it's like a railroad tie. I was worried the front end would never be the same.
It's
so
an old driveway.
we parked on the street, if that's
well,
okay.
now I kind of want to talk about this. You got a lot of cool cars, man.
We love cars.
Well, what do you got? I love cars too, but I don't have cool cars like you. What cars do you have?
We've had a few in the last few years. We started out with the Jag, the F Type, the 2014.
Love the F-Type.
Yep, 2014 F Type I, the IS, which is the V8 F Type. That was our first entree into performance cars, and then that led to the Porsche Cayman, the manual Cayman. We sold that to Gino from our friends at
from the puppets.
from LP Vinyl. Yep. Gino now has our baby. And
Can
then
you sell me the Corvette for like, I don't know, 22,000?
Sure, why not? You're part of the family now, so you get the family discount. And then we picked up a,
God, if I could only suck a dick, imagine how much fucking cool shit I'd have.
It's
if
amazing,
I
isn't it?
sucked fucking cock, I would have I'd be living in a tower. I'd be Rapunzel. Let down my hair. What kind of car you got? You got an IS? I'm in.
You're so
Give
stupid.
me that IS. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead, Tyler.
And then after that, my dad and I, he has since passed, but our dream car was the Viper. And in high school, that was the car that we put up on our wall, and we'd go to the Dodge dealership in Barrington and dream about the Viper. And so I bought a Viper, and we had that for a couple of years, and recently sold the Viper because I almost died twice in that thing.
Really?
Not doing anything stupid, but literally going around a corner at 30 miles an hour. If you shift at the wrong time, before you know it, you're sideways. So I'm like, I don't want to die on date night with.
So is it? No, you don't
with-
want to
with
lose
sound,
that
so-
beautiful
Oh,
woman.
don't
So-
kill that hot chick. What are you kidding me?
So is it a V10 super turbocharged?
Yes,
Or,
V10.
Really?
Yeah, manual.
No,
It was,
I got it right.
Yeah, you nailed it. And it was
She nailed something.
last of its kind. We sold the Viper, but now we've got the Jag, we've got the Porsche Boxer, we have the i8, and we just picked up the C8, the 2023 C8.
You got the Boxer? Is it the S?
It's a base.
I
It's the base.
had a base, a 2004 Porsche Boxster in yellow. Loved that fucking car.
They're unbelievable.
If I could have any car today that I owned in the last 20 years, it'd be that Boxster.
And that's it. I mean, that the car is unbelievable, and that was part of the problem. We'd be driving the Cayman or the Boxer, and I would forget that I'm not driving the Cayman or the Boxer. I was in the Viper, and you're doing the same things you would do in a Porsche, except in a Viper, you'd end up sideways. So I said, I don't want to die in this thing. I don't want to destroy this thing. We're going to sell it. So, Dad, we lived it. We did it. We sold it.
I got to
and now
tell
we're
you
we're in
my
our
Viper
Ford base.
story. So
Your dad would be so proud of you
Well,
right now.
Thank you.
I mean,
I miss him every day.
the Viper, I was in a client of mine's Viper, and we were out here because I at the time I lived out in the country, and we get in this fucking car, and I'm telling you, I've gone in my own car 120 miles an hour, 125, 28 miles an hour. When you go from 130 miles an hour, let's just say, to 150, it is a new ball game. And the Viper, you could literally feel it sucking to the ground. You can feel you getting closer to the ground.
Yep.
We were going so fast. I've never in my life been afraid, but I yelled once we got to 147 miles an hour. I went, oh my God! Oh my God! Fuck!
Yeah.
Because that difference of 30, 25, 30 miles an hour at that speed is fucked up. And the car, literally, because the whole bottom of the Viper is like a fucking piece of sheet metal. Yeah. And when it gets to that speed, you could literally feel the
Hugs.
car sucking
Hunker
to
down.
the ground.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about the car. In a
Fuck! It
in
was
a
terrifying.
In a straight line, it's amazing. But if you're going around curves or hills or anything around here that we have, it's terrifying.
Well, as soon as
It's
you
exactly
isn't it?
like my sex life with Diana. When I go around the hills and the curves, I am mortified. I don't know. Is she going to pop? You know what Diana said to me today when I got home?
What'd she
this
say?
morning? She goes, so I come home from work, and she said, and I go upstairs and I say, honey, hi, give you a kiss. She goes, touch my ass. Touch my ass. And it's through the blanket, right? So she's got the blanket. She goes, no, get under the blanket. Skin to skin. I think she said it very aggressively like that. And then she says, you need milk. You guys go ahead and figure that out on your own. This is my life. It's like a Viper car,
but different.
but different. And there is my story today.
Okay, so I have a lot of friends that are going to be watching tonight.
You
Yes.
don't have any friends.
Yes.
That
Nobody's
that
watching.
might not know anything about you.
Hey, hold on.
So-
we have to listen. We got to do this, and I should do this all the time. But we've been talking and fucking around and completely blown this whole fucking show since Tyler and Sonia showed up. I want to thank Anthony Frank and 1096 for the killer fucking promo that was created for the DAG show without me ever asking. He just did it on his own. So rock
Very
on.
cool.
Anthony Frank from 1096 and the 1096 band. Ron Thomas, Dino Manzel, Stephen Mueller. I want to thank
Anthony
myself.
Malchiotti.
Anthony Malchiotti. I fucking love you all. I love myself. Thank you, DAG, for creating the show. You're welcome. And I want to thank the beautiful DAG. All right, let's go. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
So let's just start this a little bit with who is Tyler Holcomb, a little bit about, how you started, give us your little bio, and let my friends know a little bit about you.
Sure. So let's see. It started really after I graduated college in 1998.
God, you're young.
Fuck.
I was always the young guy, but I don't feel young anymore. I mean, I just turned 47, but
Well, you got more gray hair than me, motherfucker.
thank you. A little more since I joined ARRA a year ago, but that's okay. For me, getting into music was something that was new. I graduated from University of Iowa, and
What?
I was a competitive swimmer. I went there on a full swimming scholarship.
Hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. Back up, motherfucker.
Okay.
I was a competitive swimmer.
Yep.
That's why you're so
swam-
buff.
I swam really fast in the girls category. And what did you swim on the women's team?
No,
Really?
no.
Stop
I
it.
just wanted to go.
I was a state champion in high school. I went to University of Iowa on a full swimming
Seriously?
scholarship. Yes, sir.
For
In-
swimming?
in Illinois. Yes, sir. And
If you call me sir one more time.
I graduated University of Iowa, and my good friend from high school is Andrew Blake, and
he's brilliant.
he's unbelievable.
Great singer.
Great musician, and
He's an unbelievable talent.
he said, he's like, there's all these bands out there. They're out there. They're performing. They're playing Journey. They're playing Boston, and we can do this, and we can go out there and we can perform and we can make money, and people want to see this. And so I thought he was crazy. I said, there's no way that we can go out and do this and people are going to show up to see us. Well, he was right. So we formed my first band out of college, which was called Decades.
So hold on.
Yep.
You and Andrew Blake formed your. You were. That was your first band.
That was our first band. I was on bass.
Andrew Blake is legendary here in Chicago.
He's
right?
Of course, he's unbelievable.
I just want to make shit clear.
I
Andrew,
learned,
you need to come on the show.
I learned so much about music and recording and harmonies and stacking harmonies from Andrew. He was such an inspiration to me, and he still is a good friend of mine. It was myself, Andrew, and Greg Rapp from the drum shop, who you know. That was our first band together. It was called Decades. And we were together from like 98 to 2002. And we were out there and we were a 3-piece. And we were kind of the first ones to I think, pioneer sort of tracks at the time, which I know is sort of a forbidden thing now. But, you know, we were out there as a 3-piece. We were kind of a combination of the Aphrodisiacs meets, you know, ARRA / Infinity / High Infidelity. We were kind of doing dance, disco, and 80s, Firehouse, Warrant, Guns N' Roses meets Boston, Journey. We were meshing everything together. And we had a nice little following. We were playing Penny Road Pub back in the day, 602 North. And that's where I got my start, is in that first band called Decades. And one thing led to another. We had some kind of, I guess, creative differences, and we went our different ways. And I got the call from Hairbangers Ball at the time, who was starting to make some waves in Chicago. And they said, would you want to front our band? And so for the next 7 or 8 years, I fronted Hairbangers Ball.
Wow.
And
I had no idea.
I put on the wig and I put on the the glasses, and I was the lead singer for Hairbangers Ball, and doing all the songs from our generation, the next generation over from what ARRA does. You know, the Firehouse, the Guns N' Roses, the Bon Jovi. And that was where I spent my time from like 2003 to 2010 doing Hairbangers Ball. And in that time, I also got the call after John Swenson left ARRA to do the ARRA gig. So I was doing Hairbangers and ARRA for about 4 years between 2007 and 2010, kind of doing the double bill thing. So splitting time between ARRA and Hairbangers Ball. And then, you know, at the time, I had a young family, and had a baby on the way, and a new marriage, and had the opportunity to go over to High Infidelity and back up the great Dave Mikulskis. And
by the way, the great Dave Mikulskis, and that man is great. I will always stand behind that man. One of the greatest singers in Chicago to ever come out.
Yep.
I would love for him to do, just to hear a lot of it, you know, just to hear him sing original things that mean a lot to him. Go ahead.
Yep.
So go ahead. Continue with your
story. 2010, Dave said, "Hey, would you come on over and play bass and sing 6 or 7 or 8 songs a night?" And at the time, it just seemed like a great opportunity to support Dave and not have all the pressure of being the front man that, you know, you have to worry about, do I have a sinus infection tonight? Can I hit the Journey tune tonight?
That's how I get out of having sex. I got a terrible sinus infection.
It's pressure.
I need some nasal spray.
Right.
You want me to get down into that fucking carpet? I'm gonna need some clearing mechanisms. Go ahead.
So it was with High Infidelity for 11 years, and then the fall of
you did 11 years with Hi-Fi.
11 years with Hi-Fi, and then fall of 2021. You know, Kevin said, "Hey, we're really looking for somebody that can do this full time with us and dedicate 100% of their weekends to ARRA. Would you come back?" And so I said, "Look, I'm not getting any younger. We're all not getting any younger. This opportunity may not present itself ever again. Would you come back to ARRA?" So that's kind of where I found myself back to my brothers in ARRA after 13 or 14 years.
I gotta tell my story about all of this.
Okay. Yeah.
So, I'm as connected as I am to the industry. You know, I don't like to lie to people and tell people what's going on. And Dave Mikulskis had called me and he said, "What do you know about what's going on with Tyler? Because there's something weird going on." And I said, "Well, he's going to fucking ARRA." And my brother's a drummer in ARRA. And Pete Greco was going, having his struggles with Kevin Connor or whatever their problems were. It's none of my fucking business. But at the end of the day, Pete has his own machine moving. Kevin Connor's had ARRA going for 35 years.
And
now.
by the way, I'm a huge fan of Pete Greco.
Oh, so am I.
So
Pete's awesome.
he's incredible. Andrew Blake and I used to sneak into the clubs, Toto's, China Club, when we were in high school to see
I
Pete's
love China
bands.
Club.
So
Ugh.
for the record, we've always been big Pete fans. So Pete knows that, and so just a little bit of context there. Yeah,
Pete's an amazing guy. LP vinyl's amazing. It's the puppets are amazing. It's just kind of funny because all these people I've known for many, many years, even though we may not have become connected until later on, this history of it is really amazing. So
it's incestual.
When you left Hi-Fi, I was one of the guys who knew about it, and I only talked about it with a couple of people. Oh my God, what a shit show! So everybody in Hi-Fi hates me. I'm pretty sure everybody in ARRA hates me, other than you and my brother. But I'm used to being hated. So I had actually spilled the beans behind the scenes. I didn't even spill the beans publicly. Do you know how angry everybody was with me? I mean, other than you and Dave Mikulskis, everybody was livid with me. And Dave Mikulskis said to me, we were talking one time, I think it was several months ago, and I said, I want to come see. I go, does everybody hate me? And he goes, yeah.
Really?
Like, well, yeah, I'm not going to come then. I mean, it's just, the funny thing is about this show is I hear all the inside information on all you fucking cunts out there. All you guys pick up a guitar, play a drum, play a bongo, fucking play a cajon, suck my dick. I hear all the stupid bullshit that you do, and it just is what it is. Now, I'm not, believe me, I could have a really successful show if I exposed all that nonsense, but I don't, because I really don't want to hurt your feelings. So at the end of the day, this turned into, when you went to ARRA, I was the one guy who knew about it. I had told, because Dave Mikulskis had called me and said, what do you know? And Dave's my friend, and I don't want to lie to him. And I said, Tyler's going to ARRA. And that's when the fucking shit show happened. My brother who's a drummer in my brother's a drummer in your band, right? He was fucking livid with me. I mean, just fucking livid with me.
But no matter what you do, these things are never clean, right? When somebody leaves a band and goes to another, it's never clean.
It's like a breakup.
It's never easy. There's always, it's like a divorce, right?
Sure.
There's always people are going to pick sides.
Right.
There are always people that are going to.
No one really knows what's going on.
Exactly. They think they do, but at the end of the day, look, like, we're all still here. One of the things I love about your show is that you're still promoting music in Chicago. That's what matters. That's the fact that there's somebody out here that's promoting live music. Whether it's cover bands, original music.
Here's the
right?
thing, fucking Tyler. Let me make this very clear to all you fucking cunts out in the audience. I'm the DAG and you're not. And you know why? It's not because I'm a jerk. I'm really not a jerk. You can ask Diana. You got to stop being fucking pussies. And I appreciate you all going out and seeing bands. But you also have to think about the original music. Chicago is the end of the line from New Orleans through Memphis, through Nashville to Chicago. It's where rock and roll breeds its fucking goddamn and spreads its wings around the world. The Beatles didn't want to go to Germany. They wanted to come to America. The Stones didn't want to go to fucking Indonesia. They wanted to come to America. The greatest place in all of fucking music history begins
in
Cicero. Chicago.
In Cicero.
No, not Cicero.
No.
That's where Ricky Dokes lives.
My little history is that Kevin Connor went to Morton East, where I went. Yes.
And Kevin Connor, this is
genius.
a fucking guy. How do you can't even, I call it a franchise, okay? Even though it's just one unit. This fucking guy has made this happen, and clearly
33 years.
Yeah.
33 years, exactly.
Right.
So, and ARRA doesn't use tracks. It's all you. It's all you singing.
Yep.
So all that shit coming out of your fucking mouth is literally you.
Yep. All live.
I had no idea you had any talent.
Well, you're an amazing singer.
Thank
And,
you.
I remember
Well,
seeing.
Guy's going to get pregnant tonight.
No,
kidding.
don't. No,
That's
no,
a
yeah,
joke.
No, I'm too
It's a
old.
fucking joke.
And he's in love with Sonia. So anyway,
Who isn't?
I'm shooting blanks.
we're all in love with Sonia. You're shooting blanks. You're so stupid.
Well, no, I had a vasectomy like
Thank
Ditto.
God.
5 years ago.
Because I'm still,
You're the horniest fucking
it
woman
could
I've
happen,
ever met in my
so
life.
thank God. Okay, but I
fucking
remember
Christ.
first seeing in Homer Glen at the fest, Pete singing a frontman for ARRA, and it was
Pete
amazing.
singing a front man for ARRA. That's what you just said.
Right.
Pete
He was the
singing
front
as
he-
the front
okay,
man
okay.
for ARRA.
So, and then he did an amazing job. He had an amazing career with that. But when I seen you, wow! I mean, I was blown away.
Hold on, back up. Because when this motherfucker joined ARRA,
yeah,
and people were filming, when Tyler became part of ARRA, they filmed the shit. You know, this is the problem with social media. You know, they and Tyler was his back was to the audience, and Mike, my brother, the drummer, who'd been with ARRA 10 years or whatever. I'm like, this guy's got a great voice, but he keeps his back is to the audience. And he's like, well, he's young, you know, we're trying to get him in. He was a bass player for Hi-Fi. I go, yeah, kid, I get it. But you got to tell that guy to quit being a fucking pussy and turn around and fucking look and engage the audience. And you and I have talked about this, you know, over the last one day. And you did, once you got comfortable, holy fuck. So I had gone and seen you. I don't know if you know that Diane had come and seen you because your back was to the fucking audience in the beginning. Then when you came into your own, man, I put my hand in my pants. I beat my dick like it owed me money. I'm like, look at this fucking young kid. And you're not a kid. You're almost 107 years old.
Thank you. Yes.
You really, once you came around, I mean, you have commanded the stage, you know, for ARRA.
Thank you.
And
it's like anything. You got to get comfortable, and it's
Well,
a new group to learn, and new, you know, everything.
It took me a good.
well, you were the bass player in Hi-Fi.
Right. And so in all the bands I was ever in, I was always the front man. And then for, 10, 11 years, I was a bass player. And so the bass was my whoopee, right? He'd get comfortable supporting the player. So it took me a good 4 or 5 months to get my sea legs back, to get my front man legs back. And that's exactly what, I felt it. And I knew what I had to work on. And I said, gosh, if I could really grab what Pete was bringing in terms of his stage presence and going back to what Ronnie would bring in terms of a vocal performance, if I can combine those two, that would be what I'm shooting for, right? Because again, both of those are my idols for different reasons, and I think that's what I needed to work towards, and that's where we ended up. When you came out and saw us in Shoreward Fest, you said, "Hey," you grabbed me, before the show. You goes, "Hey, dude, don't turn your back to the audience tonight." And you guys were there, and you said, "Hey, by the way, I'm sorry for what the shitstorm I caused before." And I said, "Hey, no problem. It's all good. I love you guys. By the way, I love what you're doing." And I knew that was a turning point for me. Probably a couple of weeks before that, even I said, "I'm starting to really feel what it's like to be a front man again." And I think that was a turning point. And since then, it's just been great for ARRA and great for the fans and great for everybody that's continued to follow us. So there's no doubt it was a learning curve. And I said, okay, what's my new whoopee going to be? Well, it's not going to be an iPad.
Don't you fucking dare have a fucking iPad.
It's going to be my mic
stand.
stand, and it's going to be. I'm going to grab this mic stand, and I'm going to do the Steven Tyler thing, and I'm going to do the Axl Rose thing, and I'm going to twirl this thing, and I'm going to get up on the ego riser, and I'm going to get up there and hit the high notes, and really concentrate on the things that I couldn't do in hi-fi when you're playing bass, because when you're playing bass, in a band like ARRA, it's not easy. I mean, these bass parts are not easy. If you're playing Rush, or if you're playing Kansas, any of the stuff, right?
People I got to tell you, there's a lot of memes out there making fun of bass players. The most important part of any band, and listen to me, you fucking cunts, musicians out there who like to challenge me all the time. If your rhythm section, which includes your percussion section, which is the same, your bass and your drums, and you guys don't fucking gel, your band sucks, and you should kill yourself. Go ahead.
Well, I think it's pretty cool to see the transition of, you're an experienced person, you're an experienced musician and singer, and then to get
singer. Why do you say it like? Why do you say it like that?
I don't know.
Singer.
I'm eclectic. I don't. Or no, not eclectic. I got ebonics or whatever. No, it's nice to see that you're humble, and you come out and you can see the passion, and then you're learning, you're evolving,
never seen it in any of
you're
his
growing
music.
with the band. And
He's not growing. He's just getting fatter.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
Stop it. He's amazing.
I lost 5 pounds in the last month.
I'm on this new diet.
So did I.
I'm on this new diet, and it's called the Slim Slow diet. Yeah. So it's kind of like you getting into the new band. You slowly transition into something. That's what I'm doing right now with
why
my.
do I want a sandwich right now?
Ham and cheese. I have it upstairs. No, but
by the way, where is our Coterri board? You were in charge of that.
Well, we'll eat later. This is more important than having cheese and pepperoni. Play a song. I'll go make it. But no, it's really cool to see you come into your own.
Thanks,
and mesh with the band. And it's not easy.
It's not.
No.
And, I think the thing, too, that people forget is that, when I fronted ARRA for the first time in between 2007 and 2010, you didn't have Facebook, right? These things were not what they are today, right? You there wasn't this sort of omnipresent eye in the sky, right? And so that's also the thing that people forget is that, DAG was like, who is this guy? He's this, sort of hidden secret or whatever. But I think when I was fronting the bands, that's what it was, right? We didn't have social media 24/7. We didn't have people with cell phones 24/7. And now that's
it's
our
like
reality.
In your face. Holy cow.
It's our reality, right?
Yeah.
And so, when you have a guy like DAG saying, hey, don't turn your back to the audience, like you internalize that and you go, okay, he knows what good is. He knows what a successful performer looks like. You have to.
Well, he's
internalize
raw.
Should I get off the mic and just go? I kind of want to masturbate to you right now.
What he is he's raw and honest.
And I'm actually here. I'm here.
And a lot of people get offended and can't take that corrective
fucking pussies. You're all a bunch of pussies if you get offended by anything I say. Because here's the thing. When it comes to rock and roll, take your fucking iPads off your fucking goddamn lead singer's mic stand. And, you guitar players and bass players, fuck you. Take them off your stand. Set them to the side. Learn your fucking music. Memorize it. Or go fuck yourself. Go ahead.
Yep.
Well, you don't want to hear that over and over. So you kind of
take my mic off now,
you
honey?
take notes of corrective criticism. And it wasn't that.
Or it's cunty. It's a little bit cunty logic.
He was right.
Right.
And it's like, okay, you could either ignore that.
Can you spin your mic stand with your 12.3-inch iPad?
No fucking way.
No
way.
Can't be a fucking
can't
rock
do it.
star with
And,
a crutch.
and I actually look for that for you to do that. That's what's cool. I'm like waiting for you to do that. It's like your signature
Nope.
thing now. It's
Nope.
pretty cool.
Thank you.
To twirl the thing and, you know.
The spin. Yeah,
So
thank
let
you.
me tell you
That's
this.
my new whoopee. That's replaced the 5-string bass, Spectre bass. I should play.
Okay, it's my turn. You guys have been
Calm down.
Wow. God, do you just tell me to calm down? I fucking
Slow
love
your
you.
roll. That's what I say. Slow
So we
your
went
roll.
and saw you at the Des Plaines Theater.
Yep.
Yes.
And I gotta tell you, you fucking knocked my socks off because that was the first time I had seen you after me criticizing you, and that was the first time we really got to get to know you and Sonia.
Yep.
By the way, your wife is fucking hot.
Fiance.
And or fiance.
Thank you.
Take the fucking Jag and the Porsche. I'll get you the keys today. Anyway, no, it was really amazing. We had a wonderful time, and you really dominated that show. And I think that, well, I don't think, I know, this is what I hate about most of the bands I go and see. You know, short of the Cashmere's a pro band, you know, Hi-Fi, Infinity, these guys, you know, Anthem. I mean, it's fine if you have a wedge, right? Okay, you got the wedge, so you can get, you know, it looks like a fucking floor wedge, like a monitor. And you got a little Bluetooth pedal you tap, and it changes the song. I'm good with that. Don't look like a cunt, like you're up there going, I can't get through this song without these words. Oh, Sammy was lost on the beach. Yeah, I mean, it just aggravates me. And you know, I've been doing this a long time.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit, what just happened? It was a derailment. I think the track.
Did you just have a stroke?
I think I did. I actually think I just had a stroke.
You had a
right
mini
now.
stroke?
I don't know.
Wait.
I have to go to a song.
You always blame me for derailing you. I said nothing. We said
Nobody
nothing.
said anything. I completely think I had a stroke again. What the fuck was that?
No. So
ridiculous.
let's just talk about Tyler.
Yeah, why don't
All
you
right.
go ahead
How
and
about
head this
how about
interview?
you,
I'll just
Tyler?
sit here.
So
What the fuck happened?
how do you? I want to know. Like, how do you feel right now? Being in
How do you? Hey, Tyler. You know, when you come here to the DAG studio, you know those little fluffy things that you put soap on and use in the shower?
a squishy.
The squishy, little squishy shower thing.
right.
You have those.
A loofah.
A
Is that
little yes.
So we give everybody who comes to the DAG show one of those, and we fill it with, you know,
We do?
with soap. You put yours in your pants. So go ahead. How do you feel right now?
So where do? Okay, so you're what? 47 now. You just had a birthday.
47. I just turned 47. Yes.
God, you are fucked.
How
You
how,
better make some shit happen soon.
How do you feel?
I'm working on it.
How do you feel right now in your career? Because you have a full-time job besides this.
Yep.
What do
Works
you
at a
want?
car
What do you
wash.
want to accomplish? What are your like? I guess where are you going now? I mean, you're in ARRA. You've
Yep.
got your full time thing. You're in you know
Yep.
your life is set, so to speak. But where do you like? How do you feel? Like, where are you going? What do you want? What's Tyler gonna, you know, how what's your life gonna be like? I guess when you're gonna be turning.
Jesus, can you let him answer the?
Well,
how long's a fucking question?
Okay, 50
That's
years.
a long fucking question.
50 years around the corner.
Hey,
What's
Tyler, let me
Yeah.
just. Where do you see yourself tomorrow?
yeah?
Well, let me just say,
Jesus.
I think that's a great question, Di. And I
It was long. Admit it was long. Or we're gonna end this interview. Admit her fucking question was ridiculously long. Admit it.
It was long, but it was very important.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
go ahead.
So-
Tyler, you ass kiss. Tyler Holcomb from ARRA, ass kiss extraordinaire.
I think that for me, it's very important that this music continues, right?
What music?
classic rock, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever you want to call it, the art form that we all love.
Aren't you fucking sick of doing covers and tribute bands and everybody else is, hey, look at, we're ADCD.
Can you let him finish? Can you just let him finish?
I'm just, we're dragging me down a rabbit hole right now that you know I can't get out of. Now I'm in the rabbit hole and now I got to try and dig myself out. Aren't you fucking sick of tribute bands?
No. No.
Liar.
Because I sing in one of the best. Okay? So what I want to do is I want to continue the fact that we are one of the originals and one of the only that are still doing it, you know.
ARRA's one of the best.
And true to form, right?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
No, limited iPads on stage, all live, no backing tracks, no flown in keyboards, no fake keyboards, anything like that, right? So for 33 years the band has continued, right? The fact that there are still people that want to come see us live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
It's huge, right? Like
right,
it's amazing. So like for me, I want to continue that for as long as people are willing to see us and come support us, whether it's in a club or in the festival scene. That's what's important to me, and I want to continue and I will say, again, this band has been around.
Talk to them.
This band has been around for this band's around for 33 years. It started with Ron Platt, who now sings for Kansas. Right? Yeah. Then John Swenson, and then I was the third singer, and then Pete Greco, and then I'm fortunate enough for me to be a part of the band again, right after all these years. That's what's important to me. The fact that people want to come up, pay a cover, come see us at a fest, and continue the legacy after 33 years, that's what I want to continue. So for as long as people are going to come see us, I want to be a part of that. So again, I'm blessed. I'm honored to be a part of this band, be a part of the legacy with all the singers that have been a part of this band. So that's honestly how I feel.
Well,
it's cool.
I will tell you this before we go to break. We're going to play Monster by Seventh Heaven. But
Nick
Cox.
Nick Cox,
man.
Profesh.
Guy is
one of my vocal heroes. Another one.
The guy can fucking sing. He can play. He can write. Nick Cox is just kind of on a different.
He also loves Warrant, which is one of my favorite bands from the 80s. I know Nick loves Warrant.
Half that band burned. Yep.
So are you gonna sing and play for us tonight?
If you want.
No, we want to. Yeah.
Well, what we're gonna do here, guys, is we're gonna take a short little break. I'm gonna play. Hold on.
You said Seventh Heaven.
Yes.
Monster.
We're gonna play Monster, which was written by Nick Cox and I think Adam wrote it together, and a very big diversion for Seventh Heaven, and quite frankly. I told Richie, I said, you guys got to be thinking about adding this shit, to what you're doing. So this is an amazing, absolutely fucking amazing tune. This is Seventh Heaven and Monster. We're here live. Don't fucking go away, cocksuckers. I'm gonna be as angry as I can be and try and bust Tyler's
You're really
balls.
angry tonight.
We have some surprises for you. So we'll be right back here with Tyler Holcomb.
And Di. And Sonia. Live on the DAG Show.
We'll be right back.
Don't you leave. We will
Jesus
find
fucking
you.
Christ. Will you just let me do this?
A sentimental tragedy. Am I anything you want me to be? Lips were just like
Oh yeah, it's DAG and Sonia here live on the DAG and Sonia show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at so Diana. Fucking disappeared. And who's got to handle things?
Can't find him.
DAG and Sonia.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about. Knuck it up, kid. So we were talking about this guy, and I don't even remember his name, Tyler Holcomb. I just said his name, so clearly I remembered it. So I was just lying right now. But Tyler Holcomb, so he was doing a lot of music for pornography.
Unbelievable.
From 88 until 99.
Pretty vintage, yes.
Right. And so when you met him, and you were an accountant for Ace Frehley, and then you met Tyler Holcomb, and you got him out of the porn because he was drug in. I heard that he was drugged down the street with a belt around his neck.
Yes, it was pretty graphic,
Yeah.
actually.
And I mean, how did you handle that?
You know, baby steps, DAG. Baby steps.
I mean, it was just baby steps. I mean, you
Yes.
step on them with little shoes,
Yes,
or
little
what?
shoes, big heels.
Was that?
Stilettos, to be honest.
Oh, so you just kind of trampled him in a sexy way.
Yes.
You got him out of the midget porn. Did I mention the midget porn? Or did that just happen by accident? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sonia.
Hello, everybody.
And, God, you're ugly.
Oh, stop.
I mean, what is Tyler even seeing you?
Are you kidding me? He's the
Jesus
hottest
Christ.
man in music here in Chicago.
Oh, he's the fucking best.
Yes.
Well,
You know he's hot, DAG.
I would totally fuck him. Let me see your nipple. Oh, that's a nice nipple. It's not overly sized. You know, isn't it weird when guys have like really big areolas?
Like baloney tits.
It's like, yeah. Well, they're like pepperonis.
Right.
You
right.
know? I mean, it's kind of hot if a chick has a big areola, but she's got big boobs. I mean, it's kind of like, almost like looking at a sandwich, but then you kind of narrow it down because men will eat sandwiches of any sizes. And we don't really fucking care, right?
Yeah.
But when a guy's you're stuck with a guy who's got a fucking baloney fucking areola, you're fucked. It's a fucking it's a shitty life.
All right, here they come.
Oh, look at those. God.
They
that's
make a cute
good-looking
couple. I have to say, they actually do.
They really
It's a
are
little
good
creepy.
couple. The same size hips.
Do you want to kill him now or later, Dad?
Oh,
Guy?
she's going to kill it.
Guys save lives.
I fucking love you. You are fucking gorgeous.
Aw,
Hands down, absolutely one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
indeed.
You're
indeed.
gorgeous. And you're fucking going to be 53 in July. I mean, you're beautiful. Your neck's not all fucked up. I mean, it's hard to eat a pancake next to you if your neck's all fucked up. You know, you're looking at it going, oh, God, her neck looks like my pancake. Oh, I'm all upset, you know. I don't want any of that.
All right, you guys take it over.
All right, get the fuck
I'm
out of
getting
here.
the fuck out of here.
Sonia, the beautiful Sonia, Tyler's girl.
Who ya?
Hey,
Love you guys.
hey, Sonia, get back over
Love
here
you
for
guys. You're great. I have to get back to producing
what?
this shit.
What is what's your favorite show on the internet?
My favorite show on the internet? Oh my God. There's too many to choose from. Probably the DAG show.
All right, I love you. Now get the fuck off that mic.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, look at the adulation. Good job, honey. You're the best. Otherwise, she wouldn't do the fucking dishes tomorrow if he didn't fucking give a congratulate. Good job. Good job. You really. Oh, it's nice the way the words you said words. Shut up, Tyler.
By the way, this place is awesome. If you have not
you.
come to the DAG and Die
Compound.
Homecoming. You are missing out. It's awesome.
We
It
are
is so
literally terrified. I invited Bob Bailey. And by the way, I want to say hello to Bob Bailey. You've been such kind.
Long-time supporter.
Long-time supporter and a great, and just a nice friend and a nice guy. And we were supposed to do this at the drum shop tonight. And of course, my little bitch brother, the drummer in your band, fucking aggravated me. And I said, fuck it. But I sent only one person a message, and it was Bob Bailey. And I said, you're welcome to come. And he was so gracious and kind. He sent me back a message. He goes, no, it's cool, Dad. I'm going to watch it live. I love you, Bob Bailey. Thank you so much.
We love everyone that
for the
supports
support.
us. And
How lucky are we?
this is so cool. This is so much fun, and having new people and new friends
Fucking
into our
Tyler
home.
Holcomb sitting across from me.
Yeah.
How many times? We can't talk about that yet because we're going to go into this. Now, tell me how bad you want to suck my dick.
Dear.
Tell me right now.
I will tell you this. When we saw you at the Des Plaines Theater in December,
When I fell off the chair, which was not because I was drunk. It just came out from underneath.
right.
He was like
me.
super excited.
but I will tell you that we were all excited that you were both there, and you could feel it because it's like there are certain times when
the energy.
the energy changes.
Do you know what happened there?
Yes, I saw. And
Well, other than me falling off the chair, when we got there, the minute we got there, because we had what's that black guy's name?
D-Ron.
Duran. So Duran, we came with Duran, and Duran is out there politicking and buying people drinks. The minute we got there, they fucked with us. And then we get in there, and I said, hey, listen, my brother's a drummer in the band. I'm with the DAG show. I would like to take some pictures. Can I get backstage? They had these security guards there, and all they did was fuck with me. Now I'm annoyed. And then we had these fucking two douchebags sitting next to us, because we were like second row at your show. These two douchebags, and this guy's fucking with me. I'm like, why did I wake up today? You know, but when we got there, people recognized people recognized me. So you have these people who are, fucking losers, and then they're like, well, I don't want to sit next to this guy who people recognize, so let me do everything I can to fuck up his night. And that's exactly what happened. And then and Onesti's the fucking man. This
He's the
guy's
man.
got fucking shit going on, and this is not Ron Onesti's fault.
And he's keeping what we believe in alive. I mean, he's keeping
Ron Onesti's
the
a
Winger,
fucking
the
rock
Rat,
star.
the Firehouse, all that alive. So
But Des Plaines Theater was new to Onesti.
Yeah.
And this is not Ron Onesti. I'm telling you right now, I'm not criticizing you here. But the staff, remember when the guy came up to us and he goes, no, it's staff, everyone, it's all good. But I had to go through fucking 9 assholes to get comfortable, right? And then walking out the door, or getting to the stage became uncomfortable. And we couldn't get backstage. This is the first time in my life I couldn't get backstage.
How'd that make you feel?
Pissed me off. And then I'm shooting video of you guys, and this fucking security guard at the Des Plaines Theater comes up to me and goes, you're pissing off people. I go, for what? Well, you're in their way. I go, this is a theater. It's a successive. What? The stage is 4.5 feet tall. Whose way am I in? It was ridiculous. So, but that is not a bash on Ron Onesti. Ron Onesti's a fucking rock star. But those fucking cunts that were working at the Des Plaines, I'm sorry.
so
Those bad people working at the Des Plaines Theater aggravated me.
So I had to ask you a question.
Sure.
So I follow you. Stone and we follow you. We've seen your rants on the iPad. We understand it. We get it. What is your position on bands that use tracks? What is your position on a band that has, 5 or 4 people on stage and they're flying in keyboard tracks or flying in fake vocals, background harmonies? To me, that seems like that would be the point that would piss you off more than just an iPad. What is your position on that?
That's an outstanding question, and I want to let you know that you asked it very well. All right, so here is my position on tracks. If you're a 3-piece or 4-piece band and you're throwing in equal amount of tracks, you're a douche. Just be really great and get the 8 guys you need to do your band.
So what do you mean? So like if you're a 3-piece band and you're throwing in a keyboard and another harmony, you don't like that?
No, if you're a 3-piece band and you're throwing in 3 tracks, quit being a fucking Jew and hire the other player. I mean, just don't be a dick. I mean, it's fucking stupid. If you can pull it off with 4 or 5 guys, just put that band together and each of you fucking cunts fucking take $25 less a night.
Okay.
All right? Now, however, you look at bands like The Puppets and Seventh Heaven and so on, etc. They add tracks. Seventh Heaven, every track that they use is that band. It's their harmonies. And the music business is the entertainment business, okay? Bands have been using tracks forever. Back to to Queen and The Who, and you got to fill the void, because if you got one guitar player, one bass player, and one fucking drummer, there's no way you can play the 6 guitar parts that Pete Townsend put down on the album. I get it. But make it be you. Now, if you ever seen Mini Kiss? Okay,
yes.
The midgets.
Yes.
The fucking, I say midget. Fuck you with your fucking
little
bullshit.
people.
I gotta say little bit. Fuck that. They're midgets. But they don't even play the instruments, and they play the Kiss songs behind them, and they sing along with them. I love it. It's entertainment. Are they good at it? Absolutely not. They're terrible. They're midgets. Midgets aren't good at anything except being thrown into places. With Velcro suits. And bringing me fucking donuts. I want midgets around to bring me donuts. But you can't bash them for doing that. It's entertainment. We are all actors on the stage.
I dress like this every day.
What are you bringing in your performance to the stage that's really going to intrigue me and want to keep me motivated and captivated to continue to listen, right? So there's a lot of moving parts in a band. You got a guitar player, you got a bass player, you got a rhythm player, you got a lead player, you got a drummer, you got backup singers. But you can't necessarily afford to go out and put all those, 8 people on stage. So you may record them in your studio. And as long as it's your band and it's you providing the backing tracks, I'm not against it. Now, if you're using canned backing tracks, fuck you. Get off the fucking stage. Listen, Van Halen went out and did their thing because Eddie was creative and Michael Anthony had this incredible, weird, fucking almost non-existent bass tone that you couldn't really pick out, but it was there, and it held the machine up for Eddie and Alex and David or Sammy to do their thing. It's just, be that band, man. Be that band. don't sit around if you're going to be a band or you want to be in a band or you're creating a band and go, we need to each make 25. So we have 17 parts in every song, but we're going to have 4 guys in the band. Then go out and fucking start doing tracks. It's not what it is. Richie created a machine in his thing, and so did Pete. And there are some things that you got to fill in. And both bands don't use those tracks for everything. Maybe most. But as long as it's the actual band that created those tracks, I'm semi-okay with it. It just depends on how far you want to take it. Now, when I go see ARRA, it's one of the things I love about seeing ARRA. No tracks. Go see Anthem, no tracks. I mean, other than throwing
Hi-Fi
some sound
or
effects,
Infinity.
Hi-Fi, in Infinity, no tracks. I love that. I'm a realist, okay? I mean, I don't wear makeup to be prettier, so why do you need to as a band? That's all I'm thinking. But if you need a little backup help, come on. I mean, there's nobody who could ever argue the Seventh Heaven machine. Because every fucking band in Chicago would love to be Seventh Heaven.
I'm conflicted because as a fan, as an audience member, I don't want to see the Bob Dylan version of "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I get you.
I want to hear the album version, right? But at the same time, if you're portraying something that you're not, it's conflicting. You know what I mean? From a
And I agree with you on that. I mean, listen, I'm doing a new album, and it's probably going to be my last. I just want it to be a lot of fun. I want a lot of great people on it, and a lot of people have committed to it. I want it to be real. I can't tell you. It's all a secret at this point.
And you only have like 4 years to live.
Right. And I'm going to be dead in 4 years, so this has to happen in the next 12 months. Because the last 3 of the 4 years I'll be in a diaper. So
Really?
Well, I'm assuming you seem to have more information about my death than I do.
Well, you've said that many times. I've got like 4 years left of my life. I'm going to be done.
Anyway.
Who's going to wipe you?
I'll wipe you.
Me?
Tyler. I'm going to go live with Tyler.
Give me a wet wipe.
Oh, you
I'm
are?
live in their. I'm going to live in the i8.
In the she shed.
It's going to let me live in the i8, BMW i8. It's going to come out every morning, let me shit in a bucket, and then wipe
I have a lot
me.
of experience in wiping butts as a mom, so I can wipe your butt.
You didn't sound ambitious about it.
Well, now you just said you're going to
40
go live with
seconds ago.
Tyler and Sonia, so
Oh,
I don't
now
I don't
you
have
might
to.
lose me.
I can go get my
I'll wipe
condo.
your ass as long as you don't leave.
I'm going to go live on the beach while you get your
What?
This
This is why I'm going to go live with Tyler, because you can't even
right,
commit.
right. Well,
Go live with Tyler and Sonia. Live in the i8 and let Tyler wipe my ass. Sounds like a fantastic plan. So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So, you're not a spring chicken. You're 47 years old. You've been in the music. Well, no, I don't mean that insultingly. I don't. The Chicago music scene is changed dramatically, and it's not the music scene's fault. It's the music industry's fault. I mean, in the 90s, 97, things started to fall apart, and by 2002, things were a fucking mess. What is your opinion? I mean, if you weren't
here
one
comes
of the
a
greatest
long
singers
question
in Chicago ever, I wouldn't ask. I would make fun of you. But you are. What is your opinion of the Chicago music scene?
My opinion is that it's sad that in Chicago.
That's great. Thank you for playing, Tyler. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
It's sad that
so much fun.
It's sad that in Chicago we can't embrace, what bands like ARRA and Hi-Fi and Infinity are doing, and at the same time embrace original music. Like I feel like we have lost the integrity of
creation,
right? Like that's what this. I think with Pete's original band from the '90s, Dreams, and some of the other bands that were on the verge of making it before Smashing Pumpkins and
Following Rolanda.
Yes, thank you.
Bootleg.
It's sad to me that hasn't continued.
The Darren Edwards Project.
So what is it? Are they afraid to not grab that audience with because you get the same people that want to come to the fest that know the songs and feel familiar. So are they afraid to throw that in?
Yes, I think they are. I think that there's a fear that if you put too much original out there, you're gonna alienate yourself from your core fan base that wants to see "Don't Stop Believin'," Jesse's Girl, Summer of '69, Your Love, all that stuff that they want to see and feel in a summer show. But if we could somehow combine those two and realize, look, you can get the best of what made you feel good in the 80s, what made you feel good in the 90s with new stuff, that's where we should be. Right. And I think we've lost that. And I think that's where we need to go.
Well, I think you're right. And I would agree with you on this. And but it requires a big push. And
throw some of those out there.
Well, you have to be here's where
bring people out of their comfort zone a little bit.
Like Seventh Heaven.
When we go out and we want to see like the songs that we reminisce of those days that those songs trigger. I was here and I remember that, and throw in a little original here and there, and
one or two.
Yeah.
Right. Totally.
Well,
that's being an artist, right?
To me.
Why have a canvas if you don't own paint?
Seventh Heaven.
If you have the paint, draw, man. Fucking splatter it everywhere.
Seventh Heaven does that better than anybody.
Yes.
Right? They splatter the new stuff with the stuff that we all love.
Absolutely.
And they are able to spread that out. So I think that's a sweet spot that we have to get back to in this town to make it viable.
Well, here's something that I say all the time on the show. If you look at the greatest rock and roll that's being created to this moment, it's people our age. It's people in their 40s, early 40s, mid 40s. I mean, you can go to Godsmack, The Theory of a Dead Man, Volbeat. You can go to any pop artist and find, with first of all, the biggest artist on earth is Taylor Swift. But everything below that is not young people. It's, other than DJs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're going to write music, you got to really throw your balls in the ring and not be afraid, because that whole stigma that, you're too old or you're too fat or you're too this, that went away in the late 90s, actually early 2000s, with a lot of different bands. It didn't matter whether you were dorky looking like you or you were really sexy like me. It didn't matter. Both guys could be in the same band. I was kidding. He's so handsome.
We know that.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
It didn't matter. It started to become a non sequitur, and then the music became important. And it was interesting because I was watching an interview with Metallica, and I'm not really a Metallica fan at all. But
I like
Hammett said, I just don't want to keep doing all these leads. I just, why? We don't need them. And what a great and brilliant comment, because listen to Nirvana. What leads are there, and really listen to, the Foo Fighters, and listen to a lot of rock and roll. Even one of my favorite bands is Godsmack. I just love that band, and like I said, Volbeat. And Volbeat does a lot of leads, but you start to watch as everybody gets older, they take the leads out, and the music has more quality and content. and you don't need all the fluff. What's your thought on that? You have 4 seconds.
I think you're right. I mean, I think it's about
Fucking right, I'm right.
what
I'm
grabs
always right.
what grabs people, and what's gonna bring them in. I think that's what it's all about. I mean,
It's all about the hook.
about
Now-
the hook. Yep.
Now, here's what is going to happen, and I'm very, very, very lucky that you agreed. This was actually your idea, so I didn't ask you. I didn't.
We're going to
know
hear you
this.
play, right?
So, I listen. I get so much music. I get so much music. I get so much great music. So much. Well, I get a little bit of great music. Get a lot of shit. I get a lot of shit from people. But I got to tell you something. And I'm telling you right now, from the bottom of my musical heart, and for what I could ever fathom and feel, this song today that was sent to me is the debut of this cocksucker's fucking music. And I knew he was talented, and I knew he was writing, and I knew he was creating. Had no idea he was producing what I'm about to deliver all of you. And do you have a name for this project?
So it's called the original album's called Every Road, and the single is called Damn 65, which I wrote with my beautiful fiance Sonia Lang. We were in literally Franklin, Tennessee, playing on Kenny Chesney's.
It's a lot of Maker's Mark you had.
Thank
I get it.
Kenny Chesney's property, and we said, this is what we want. We want to be in Tennessee. We want to be in this beautiful sky. We want to. This is our life, right? We don't want to be here in Illinois anymore. Mm-hmm. This is what we want to be. This is where we want to
Where you see
live
yourself.
This is where we see ourselves. Yeah. And who can't relate to being on I-65 where the weather is shitty and we're
Constant semi-accidents.
You're right.
Cars fucking cutting them. Believe me, as a truck driver, I know
Right.
I-65 very well.
from Chicago to Tennessee.
It's all
I-65,
65.
it's shit, right? And so that damn 65 is where we cut it off. And so
Can I tell you this?
Yeah.
I just want you to stop talking because I like talking more.
Thank you.
This song, literally, and I am not fucking kidding you, people. This is all
That's all we've
only
heard.
song all day I played in a loop all fucking day. And I don't think people really realize who this guy is. This is Tyler motherfucking Holcomb. I'm kidding. This is a joke. Tyler fucking Holcomb. Tyler Holcomb. And ARRA's lucky to have him. The people are lucky to have you.
Thank you.
You are really a blessed gift in my life. And you are hands fucking down, one of the most talented people I've ever met in my life. I am completely blown away as our relationship has grown over the last couple of weeks, getting to know one another. And I want everybody to hear how fucking amazing this is. This is Tyler Holcomb. Why don't you tell him?
Damn 65. Thank you.
Just when you think you're home, and nothing could go wrong, you find yourself on a ramp that's going nowhere. Headed down that road, where it will take us, nobody knows. There's no turning back now, the music is calling. That damn 65, pulled over, I drive. When I was in, I see the rise of the sun. Don't let this magic fade away. Tomorrow will be here before you know it. That damn 65, pull over, I'll drive. When 9 hours in, I see the rise of the sun. Franklin, Tennessee, look what you're doing to me. There's still nothing but blue in the sky. That damn 65 makes me feel alive. The evening is gone and we're on the run. Turn the radio on, our favorite country song, the one that makes you feel like dancing. But that damn 65.
Oh, I forgot about the delay. So, yeah, Tyler and I are back here. How about that? What the
Thank you,
fuck?
Dag.
What the fuck? Why isn't ARRA playing this?
Well,
I mean, seriously, you guys you're in one of the most successful bands in Chicago history. Why are you not playing this fucking song? God, I don't know if I think I might have just backed you into a corner I didn't mean to do. That's amazing.
thank you, Dag.
Damn 65.
Yep. Well, listen.
Fucking love that song.
Listen,
Kind of makes me want to give you a handy. I'll give you a handy. Come over here, Ty.
well,
I'll beat that thing like it owes you money.
I think one of the things in the last couple of weeks we realized is that we have a passion for original music, right?
You and I do.
Yeah, you and I. And
Yeah.
I will tell you that you sent me some stuff that was original, and I am inspired to work on you with that. And I think we've got something that we can work with.
I got to tell you, Ty, on every single level, the fact that kind of talent that delivered that song we just played has any interest in doing anything with my music. And there's a lot of music. And when we're done with the show, I'm going to show you some.
I can't wait.
But I'm honored. And I think the Chicago music scene at the very beginning needs to recognize Tyler Holcomb, because what we just listened to here, folks, is a fucking hit song, and it has huge crossover potential. What you have in your back pocket beyond that, I am certain is amazing.
What about the children?
Nobody
Just
knows
wait.
about that song. Nobody who's alive still.
No.
I mean, what about the children was written fucking 1992.
Yeah. And then Tumble In. It's you've got some stuff, Dag, that I think Chicago needs to hear. I think they deserve to hear, and I think we're going to make it happen.
Wow. Now, see, it's these moments when I just sometimes I'm really at a loss for words. I really appreciate the fact that you appreciate what I've created. A lot of people don't know that I've been a songwriter for 40 years, but it's never too late, motherfuckers.
Wait till they hear it.
It's never too late to be what you want to be, to achieve it. And, here's a funny thing, Tyler. Let me throw something kind of philosophically out at you. If you spend your whole life trying to be what you love about you, or what you love about the work you do, and you never achieve it, how do you think you'll feel?
I think you feel like you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish.
But would you be okay even though you expressed it? You know, like, you know, you made albums, you whatever, nobody bought them, nobody cared, you know, you sold 1,000 albums. Would you be okay with that?
You have to go. You have to go for the golden ring. Period. The end. You have to go for it. If you don't feel like you went for it, then yeah, you're gonna have regrets. But if you feel like you went for it with 100%, it's a whole different thing that you're talking about.
Well, I'll tell you what. What time is it? What time is it, Sonia? I can't see.
9:40.
9:40. You know what we should do? We're going to go ahead and we're going to just, Tyler, talk to everybody.
Hooyah!
Hooyah! And the dogs are
You got cheese.
Hold on.
Look at this baby. Oh.
No, he's
Can we
actually
take-
the smartest dog in the history.
Can we take
of
cheese
smart
home?
dogs. So what I'm trying to do here, and what I'm oh Jesus fucking Christ! What you know, everything always turns into this fucking shit show. I just want to do this here on YouTube and make this easy. Hold on. Oh, thanks, you're not helping me work through this, motherfucker.
Mac and cheese.
I'm not always everybody's palate. I want to thank everybody. I know Tyler and Sonia have shared this show. Thank you for joining us here on The DAG Show. Go to facebook.com/The DAG Show, or you can go to straight up thedagshow.com. But if you go to facebook.com/The DAG Show, you like and you follow our stuff. Listen, I don't ask people to absorb my opinion. You certainly don't have to take responsibility for the words I say. But if you want to make a difference or be part of a difference in music or in politics or whatever, by all means, I'm always willing to listen, and I really want you people, you know, to be here. I love you all. I'm very appreciative of it. And here's what I would like to play for us today. And then we'll come back and we'll go on. I'm going to play a little, I don't know, Fuck It by Death Pop Radio. We'll be right back here on the DAG.
Dark side on
Yeah, baby. That is what the fuck I'm talking about. Death Pop Radio right out of Chicago, man. This fucking band busted. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we have you play, but we pre-record it tonight. And then we put it up. We use it as a promo. What do you think about that?
Pre-record what?
Huh?
What do you want to pre-record?
You.
Me?
Yeah, I want to use it. I want to absolutely fucking use you. In a positive way. Do you want to play live right now?
Sure.
All right, get your guitar.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
We're going to do whatever the fuck we want. DAG show. Well, here, let's, why are you coming around this side? Why are you doing that? Hold on. Let me get you, can somebody talk to the audience for the love of God?
Tyler Holcomb playing some. Are you going to do the original?
Here. Plug that in. Now we're gonna. Okay, can you please keep talking to the audience for the love of God? So there's not all this.
Are you warming up?
Ooh, yeah. How's that, Dag?
Can you talk? Please, for the love of God, Dag, talk to me.
No. Let's listen to Tyler play.
Keep the. Help a brother out here. Guys, I'm sorry for all the dead air, and I'm trying to get us all hooked up here. Give me a few minutes. Maybe Diana would like to talk to you. Can you talk to the audience while I do this? This is a show. You can't just go silent while he's tuning, and we're trying to hook him up.
This
Talk
is good.
Engage the people.
This is good. Let Tyler.
He's playing CGD. It's not good. It's just a fucking 3-chord progression. Fuck.
I love it. I love it.
I'll go ahead. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, while I go ahead and get the acoustic guitar set up, because Diana doesn't want to talk to anybody, we're just going to sit in silence while Tyler plays CGD. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like it.
CGD. Fuck. A fucking show. Where are my headphones? Seriously, where are my headphones? Diana.
Yes.
What?
What?
You know,
Keep playing, Tyler.
no,
No.
don't. Stop. Can you please talk to the audience while I do this?
Let him play.
It's like a fucking South Park episode now. Yeah, that's beautiful. That attitude guitar sounds great. Okay, guy.
Yes.
If you're not willing to help me here, get my headphones. 'Cause I don't know what they are right now. Right? And you're just gonna sit there and stare at Tyler, fucking Takamine
I'm
guitar.
mesmerized
I'm gonna
with the
fucking
music.
It was CGD. It's not that mesmerized.
It's nice.
I need help here.
Okay.
Headphones. Where are they?
I have no idea where your headphones are. In some box over there. Let me see. Are you going to sing your song? Go ahead.
You sound the same. All the never change. Every day seems we're wasted away. Another place. Places are so cold. Faces are long. Also tucked away. Cowboy. On a still on side ride, I'm wanted, dead or alive, I'm wanted, dead or alive. Sometimes I sleep half a day to keep it like me. Although it's always the second way, the time to tell the day by the bottle that you drink. Time that you're alone, I do wish then sink. I'm a cowboy on the steel on side ride. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive. I'm wanted, wanted, dead or alive.
Guitar's got a lot of buzz. Listen to the fucking buzz in that guitar. That's a fucking nice guitar, and it's buzzing like a motherfucker.
Nice. That's nice.
Is it buzzing?
One head, dead or alive. Come on, let's do the harmony. Jesus Christ. Hold on. I got to turn the guitar back up now. That fucking buzzy guitar.
It's buzzing.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be the cable. Listen to that buzz. It's like me and Diana having sex. Go right to the corner. How much Maker's Mark have you had? I just want to know officially.
I'm wanted.
Dead or alive. Wanted.
Dead or alive.
That fucking buzz, I can't. It's horrible. Did you bring a cord for that guitar? That's mine.
You bought me the guitar.
Diana probably broke it. That's what. All I can assume.
It's all my fault. Nice.
It's all Diana's fault.
Shut up.
So,
This is Tyler Holcomb. Leave him alone.
Tyler
on.
motherfucking Holcomb. You rock.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for the hospitality, the platform, everything you guys do. Thank you so much.
And the
Okay,
Maker's
when are we
Mark.
gonna hear this song you've been working on?
Yep.
Well,
Soon?
I played the song. No,
Well, I want to hear him live.
we played the song.
Live? Like
No,
him
the
playing?
song that we played earlier.
Well, I stepped out. What?
Well, honey, I've been playing the song all day in the house.
Okay, yes, I've heard
Do
it.
you want me to play it again?
No, I want to hear Tyler play it. No?
No, that's a terrible idea right now. I think what we should do is 9:57.
It's a long night. We haven't played pool yet.
But that's not for the audience. We're
right.
gonna play pool here. We need to get to saying goodbye, and I want to say, Tyler,
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't need your help here. I want to say, no, now you're ruining it.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Di. Thank you.
Brother, I love you, man.
Love you too,
And this has been a real, actually a surreal experience with you. And I'm not talking just about the show. I'm talking about all the conversations we've had.
Same.
Oh, wow. And I got the volume all fucked up. Anyway, it's been very fantastic, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds for you. And I can't wait, man.
Thank you, DAG. Let's do it together. Seriously.
Let's do it. You never know how you could surprise everybody. All right, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Dag and Di. And Tyler Holcomb and the beautiful Sonia.
Thanks, guys, for coming to our home.
How awesome
surreal.
is that?
It was awesome.
It's fucking kick-ass. It's cool to be around me. You know why? Because I'm the fucking Dag, and you're not. We'll see y'all later.
Keep playing, babe.
Let it go.